Hello and welcome back to another episode of Geek with Glasses Live. Today I wanted to briefly talk about the Tact-X keyboard and mouse combination that I received with my Aurora ALX. I'm going to move the mouse up here so you can see it in the video a little bit better. Actually right around here is good. Just kind of give you my impressions of them. So let's go into the Alienware software so we can actually change things around. So as you can see, we've got my keyboard here. The keyboard, let's talk about the functionality of it. Again, we talked about how it's matte black and we've got the back glowing. So we got a series of macro keys here, and then we have a series of sets. So we can have these macro keys assigned, and then we can have each of them set 3 different ways just by clicking through the different settings here. We've got a mode here, a mode here, a mode here. These 3 modes will change what these all do. So essentially, instead of this being 6 keys, we've actually got 12 keys here. So actually, I'm sorry, we've got 18 keys here. So this would be switching the mode of these macro keys, and then it's kind of cool. You can see a little alien for the forward, back, left, and right, kind of alien markings on your typical first-person shooter MMO style keys. Got a nice raised up mute button here. I wish this actually would change. You know, would be one thing that I would like to see an alternate color when it's muted. The only indication you get is on the screen. It's got an Alienware logo that doesn't do anything except for glow, and then you got media controls up here, and these can be programmed with the software, the Tact-X keyboard software that it comes with. These can be programmed to do whatever it is that you want, but by default it's fast forward, rewind, stop, play, pause, volume up and down. So another thing, it would be kind of cool to get some kind of feedback. There's very light touch feedback on the keyboard. It'd be cool if these blinked when you hit the buttons, but they don't. And then we've got a really unique little feature right here. So this actually is a game mode button. So what this does is this disables things like pressing the Windows key, which will bring up, you know, if you're in the middle of a game, if you press Windows key and it's a Windows compatible game, it'll bring up your UI. You'll bring up Windows and put the game to back. And a lot of times if you're playing a game, you accidentally hit that. Well, this key will actually disable those Windows function keys and set it into a macro mode to where you can use all of these different keys programmable by the game or the built-in software. So you have those options. Now with the FX software, we've got 2 color zones here. Pretty much this whole section of the keyboard is 1 color zone, and then the media keys are a 2nd color zone. So we can link them and we can change them to whatever colors we want just by selecting on the combination wheel. So you don't see up on the screen, but it's just a little color wheel that you can pick from, and you can cycle through whatever colors that you may want the keyboard to have. So some of the colors are pretty cool. They're bright and they look really nice. And then I actually like just the plain white one as well, but you know, I kind of go with that evil alien look. Now if you wanted to do them separate, you'll notice if you look at the top, I can change the top to have a separate color. So you could have combination of colors or reversed. If I wanted the top to stay red and I wanted to change the bottom, I could have it that way as well. So you've got a little bit of combination to set. You can link by clicking a button, and then no matter what you change, both of them will accept. Now again, with the mouse, the same concept. So we've got the mouse over here. The mouse is not, it's not weighted. I didn't actually, I misspoke. I thought it was a weighted mouse to where you could actually add and modify weight, but it is not. It's basically a kind of a Logitech mouse that has been rebranded with Alienware. You've got a profile button down here on the bottom for if you have multiple profiles for what all your buttons and everything does. You can press the profile button. You've got the click wheel. So like right now the wheel clicks as you roll it. If you press this button down here, it's just a glide roller. You know, some of the Logitech ones, this is a button that you push and it causes that. Being that it's a gaming mouse, they don't want that. So we've got, we do have a depress button here, button left, button right. I just got an error message. We've got 2 side buttons that are programmable from the OS or into whatever game that you want, as well as the DPI settings. So you'll notice these little characters on the these little fonts. This is the DPI, and what this actually does is changes the speed that the mouse tracks on the screen. So if you're playing first-person shooters, you want to crank up your DPI, and the slightest of movements is going to change your view and change your vantage point and make those changes really quick. And then for other applications, if you want it a little slower, you can slow it down. So this is dynamic. You can change this in the midst of playing. You can slow down or speed up. And again, with the Command Center software, let me go ahead and load that back up here real quick. We have the options of changing the colors that are displayed on the mouse. Really pretty much just those 3 colors. You would select the mouse and then just select the color that you want to display, and it will change those colors. So it doesn't give you a huge amount of customization for colors, but you do have it. So let's see here, if I click this button, it should go red. Let's move over here and they should go white. So you've got some customization there, just to kind of keep that whole theme going on the machine. And of course, there's all the light panels that are down on the machine. I could show you the screen a little bit more, but we're talking primarily about the keyboard and the mouse. So that's a look at the keyboard and the mouse. I love the matte finish to them. It feels very nice, the nice soft, smooth finish. It doesn't feel plasticky. Down here where the wrist rest is, there is an expansion wrist rest that I'm not currently using, and it does have, you know, raise and lower. I can drop this down and the keyboard is down more at an angle, or I can raise it up a little bit. But this part has that, you know, hard plastic feel. Everything else on the keyboard has a soft touch feel to it, including the top part, which is nice. I wish it was a little more sturdy than what it is, and that may be because I've got it raised up. Let's see if it makes that impression while it's down. Yeah, it still does. So it would be nice if it was just a little tad bit sturdier than that. Other than that, it's a great keyboard. I like it a lot. I don't like how big it is. My old keyboard was nice and small and compact, and I like that. I don't like how this protrudes up very much. I mean, to tell you the God's honest truth, I could do without the media controls if we were to just cut it off right here. I mean, this is my game. This is a dedicated gaming rig. I do nothing but game on this machine. So if I didn't have these media controls, I'd be completely happy with the backlighting and then just having two little keys right here for the volume. So other than that, it's a great keyboard. I like it a lot. I love the backlighting, and you know, it's kind of stylized with the Alien look. And the mouse is very comfortable. It's light, so it's easy to use. I wish it had a little bit more weight, a little bit more, you know, substantial feel to it, because it is so light. It moves around pretty easily. But other than that, that's a quick look at the the Tact-X keyboard and mouse that come with the ALX branded Alienware desktops. For more tech information, unboxings, reviews, and so on and so forth, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/geekwithglasses, as always, facebook.com/geekwithglasses as well, and like, subscribe, and comment to the video. Also, I'm looking for suggestions for games. I've beaten pretty much everything that I have other than my MMOs. So I've beaten Call of Duty, beaten Brotherhood, beaten Crysis 2. I'm looking for the next best thing. I was looking at Duke Nukem, but the reviews are pretty horrible about it, so I don't want to spend 50 bucks on a game that's kind of horrible. I've been reviewing Fear 3. Fear 3 is getting some great rating, and so give me your suggestions, your comments for a good first-person shooter. I'm looking forward to BioShock when it comes out. The newest version of BioShock is going to be amazing, so I'm looking forward to playing that when it's available. But give me some suggestions for now. I'm looking for something to play that'll really play well and show off my new machine. So I appreciate your comments. Thanks a lot, and have a good day.